Welcome back to my channel. This is another great review of the Cyma MP5 from Taiwan Gun. Now this is an airsoft replica. It's not a real firearm. This is a toy that shoots plastic BBs. Now this replica, straight out of the box, has a nice hefty weight to it. It's a solid build from Cyma. Its upper part is all metal, starting from the front, all metal all the way back here to polymer. The rails here are metal. Then you have a polymer stock and a rubberized butt pad. The lower receiver is a strong polymer, and the mag well is metal, and the mag itself is even metal. The pins are metal, and even the inner barrel is metal. Fantastic build. Now when I got this replica, it came with the birdcage flash hider on the front. I don't like that look. I just took it off, whipped it off. I prefer it with the tri-lug system on the front. Also, it came with the front old handguard. I paid separately for this rail system handguard, so I have options of mounting a laser or a torch. Also, it came with a foregrip, which is a screw type one to latch on. You can mount it up and down real quickly. This is just a cheap laser I have on there, but eventually I'll probably swap out this foregrip to a grip that has the pressurized pad, and I'll mount a torch on here. On top also I bought a rail so I can mount an optic. The sights on here are pretty good once you fine tune them in. They're both metal. You have the rotator drum barrel rear sight, and then you just have your front sight here, which is fixed. The mags are metal, and inserting the mag in here, there's no wobble or creak in the mag well. It is solid. Coming to the back here, when you extend the stock, there is a little bit of play there, but as I said, on the SD6 version of this, it doesn't bother me. Now a wee cheat that you can do is in here, if you can see those little grooves, if you take this end stock off, get a file and file in a groove yourself. Now this is quite solid. It's made out of like aluminium, but it's quite strong. It took me a while to file a groove so I could set it to the distance that I like the rear arm to set for my shouldering position of this replica when I'm firing it. Coming to the front here, when you cock back your charging handle, reveals the hop-up chamber, which is fantastic. It's very stiff. It's a little stick that you push either left or right. When you pull it to the left, it gives you more hop, and I can't see that going anywhere. Again, you can do the HK slap with these replicas, but I wouldn't recommend it. As I said, over time it could fracture the metal and it could snap off. Just removing the front pin here and just pull the front handguard forward and down reveals the battery compartment where you have a Tamiya connector. I'm running a 7.4 LiPo battery at the moment in this replica, but you can increase it, but just be careful you don't burn out your trigger contacts. At the front here, where the Tamiya connector is, when you take off the back stock here, there's a second Tamiya connector in there, which gives you an option to mount the buttstock version, where you can put in a bigger battery. It allows you to do that, which is fantastic. There's no real HK markings on this replica. The only markings you have are the trigger control ones, which is your safety, your single fire, your full auto, and on this side of the replica to give you again a unique serial number. It's a heavy replica, and by removing the old front handguard and putting on this rail system, these are all metal rails, it makes the gun even much heftier to lift. There's a fair bit of weight in this. I also have a 3-point sling, so you thread this part through the front and you connect in here, and then you have your third one, which is just here. I'll put an EOTech on this. I'll change this out to a better red dot sights, but brilliant gun. Shoots 45 meters up to 50 on 0.28s, 0.30s. I have a review there where I was chroning it and shooting it in a bit of a crosswind outside in the back garden that I have, which is quite a big back garden. The furthest distance is 50 meters, so it can shoot out to that, and it's quite impressive. I also got this dummy round mags with a little windy wheel there. You pull back the dummy rounds here, you fill it with BBs, and on the other side you have this little trapdoor which is a bit stiff to open, and you fill BBs in there. It looks fantastic when it's mounted to the replica. It gives a very realistic look of the dummy rounds being in there when you mount that, and it's fantastic high cap mag to have. The mags that come with this are mid caps, they're metal as well. So pretty impressive MP5 from Cyma. If you're looking to get an MP5, I definitely recommend this one here. I bought this from Taiwan Gun. They didn't give it to me, I bought it myself out of my own pocket. They were doing a deal, so I picked up the SD6, which was in the first review, and this is the MP5. The only thing as I said, I changed out the front handguard on this. Shooting out of the box, brilliant. Just set your hop up and you're good to go. Shooting anything from 0.28s to 0.30s, as I said. So on the deal I got the replica, and they give you an option of spare mags for a few extra quid, or you can get a battery. I already have a battery, so when you buy this replica from Taiwan Gun, this is the high speed from Cyma. You don't get a battery or a battery charger with it. That's something you have to have separately yourself. So very impressed by this little MP5, quite heavy. My partner even loves it. She was even out testing it out and shooting it, and she was very impressed by this. Some of my friends as well got their hands on it and didn't want to part with it. They wanted to take it from me. So anyone looking for an MP5, yeah, go on to Taiwan Gun, or just in your local hobby shop, airsoft shop, look for a Cyma and go and check it out yourself, guys. You'll be very impressed by the build of this and the quality of it as well. Such a fantastic little piece. So there you go, guys. Cyma MP5, bought from Taiwan Gun. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews. Take care.